Shalom, all praise and glory be to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who I learned the truth from, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of the earth, waiting on the return of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach to deliver us out of this last captivity. Okay, I'm making this video in the wake of what happened down there in Atlanta, with the leader, being cast out because he was treating the flock wrong. My name is Abaya. I'm up here in the Virginia camp, and about a year now, maybe a little over a year. The Virginia camp leader, he started going off in doctrine, and he got cast out. So I know how you brothers feel down there, but I just wanted to let y'all brothers know to keep y'all head up. Prophecy is moving fast. The Lord is getting ready to come back. He's living up to his word. We just gotta endure. And it sucks to have to be around these niggas that come into the truth and try to act like they're your brother, but really they're wolves in sheep clothing. It hurts, but at the same time it's for our betterment. It's for building us up, making us grow. And it has to come to pass, because if these guys didn't exist, then it would make the scriptures false. The scriptures warned us about guys like this. But I just wanted to focus on this word pride and give a few scriptures on it, because a lot of times we as men, we think pride is just a guy being loud and obnoxious and always trying to belittle you, or putting his years in the truth in your face, throwing it in your face all the time. Look, I've been doing this 10 plus years. You can't tell me nothing. That's not always pride. Pride, you can have a dude in his truth to where he'll do things for you, let you stay over his house, give you money, take you places. But when it's time for him to be corrected or rebuked for something he's doing totally wrong and contrary to the scriptures, and he don't want to listen, that's a major sign of pride, man. And a lot of guys that's in this thing or have been in this thing, that's the pride that they exhibit. First scripture I'm gonna get is Proverbs chapter 16, and I'm gonna read verse 18. It reads, "Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall." And that's simple as it get, man. We pull that scripture out a lot, but pride go before destruction, man. When you start feeling that demon of pride coming upon you, like the scripture says, you gotta examine yourself, man. Always examining yourself to make sure you on right standing, good standing with the Most High and His Son. Make sure you're abiding in the spirit and the order of things that the elder apostles have set up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Steady examining yourself, man. So when you feel like, because we're men in this thing, we get those demonic spirits on us, making us think evil thoughts. When those spirits come on, you gotta rebuke those spirits and check yourself, rebuke yourself, reprove yourself, and humble down, man. And focus on the task at hand, which is getting out of captivity. All this other stuff is temporal and it don't matter, man. We get another scripture. This is Proverbs 11, chapter 11, verse 2. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly is wisdom. Yeah, it says when pride cometh, then cometh shame. Now that the ex-leader of the Atlanta camp, Yaradon, he has shame now, man. A lot of us younger brothers in the truth looked up to him. We looked up to him as a leader in this truth, a wise man with wisdom. But now, he has a shameful name throughout the whole congregation, man, for how he treated brothers, how he carried himself. He didn't carry himself as a man of the Lord. and it came to fruition, man. Like the scriptures say, there's nothing here that won't be brought to light, man. You know, the Lord is gonna search those secret hidden parts that you think you hiding from him, man. You know. So now you have shame amongst men that looked at you in a high stature, learned from you, and respected you. Now we can give a fuck about you, man, because at the end of the day, it's about the brotherhood. It's about Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And when you dishonor that and you throw that to the wayside, then you're accounted for as a 2/3, man, and you're gonna get a 2/3 judgment. And as for us, this is a learning experience for us that's still in this thing fighting. You know, not to go that route, man. I'm gonna stay in Proverbs, man. You know, and I'm gonna go to Proverbs chapter 29, and I'm gonna read verse 23. A man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. You know, and not just Yaradon, the leader of Camp Atlanta, but our ex-leader here in Virginia. You know, the ex-leader of the Dallas camp, and many countless other guys that were in high positions. When that pride came upon them, they were brought low. Now where are they? You know, you had guys fighting for the flat Earth doctrine. But yet, if it was so true and it was something that you believed in so much, why aren't you out on the streets teaching it? Well, we don't see you, man. So you went way backwards, man. You know, and you know what the scriptures say about a man who putteth down the plow. He's not fit for the kingdom of heaven. You know, so you got things to answer for, man. You know. And that's happened with many guys, man. And it's gonna continue to happen till we get up out of here because we are men in this flesh and we are fighting demons in this flesh. The scriptures tell you we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but principalities in high places, man. And you gotta continue to fight it, man. You know, but ultimately, if you're not chosen by Yahweh Shem Yahushua to be part of his elect, you haven't been chosen. That's really what it boils down to. I'm gonna get one little scripture, and I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go to the book of First John, chapter 2. First John chapter 2 and verse 16. And it reads, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. Yeah, you have these people saying in the year 2020, in the year 2025, this, that. That's the pride of life, man. You don't know if you're going to make it 10 minutes from now, man. You know? We are so little when it comes to the Most High, man. We're nothing but a speck. You know, the earth is nothing but a speck in the universe, man. We can't even consider how small we are to the Most High. But people, as us in this flesh, we have the pride of life, man. You know. But it says the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes. Now that guy Yaradon, they were saying he was very worldly, man. You know, and no man in his truth, let alone his actions was stealing a brother's watch. But a brother in his truth shouldn't even want to buy a watch that's $50,000, $60,000, man. You know. I mean, I'm not saying that's wicked, you know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying like that wouldn't even be in a brother's mind. Like, yo, I got to get me a $60,000 watch, you know what I'm saying? Because this is temporal. This world is temporal. That ain't the stuff that you should have your mind on, man. Ain't nothing wrong with treating yourself here and now, and then if you got it, or treating brothers, but that ain't what our mind is on. And for you to worry about getting all hundreds of Jordans and whatever else you was worrying about, it's all worldly and it's temporal, man. And it's it's of the world, man. That's not gonna profit the spirit. You're profiting the own flesh, man. I'm gonna continue reading. This is verse 17. And the world passeth away in the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. And that's what we're fighting for. We're fighting to be a part of that 144,000. These men that you see out on your streets teaching this word. You know, we don't want to pass away like the world is going to pass away by the nuclear missiles, man. You know, we getting cleansed with that spiritual fire. This world is going to get cleansed with physical fire, man. You know, Even though those nukes are spiritual too, but it's gonna be you're gonna feel that physically, man. You know, it's gonna be a horrible death, the second death, man. And we don't want to partake in that, man. So we just gotta keep our eyes on the prize and don't let wicked two-third individuals steal our crown, like the scriptures say, man. I didn't want to make this too long. I just wanted to, give my little piece. But with that, I want to say shalom.